And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. This one in the air. Machado hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Smoked on the ground a second. Bogarts with the throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bellinger up to hit. Bounce to the right side. Bogarts gets it to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill for the Cubs, number 18.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Next offering is in for a strike.
Got a full count.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. One down, base is empty. That misses, and the count's full.
Full count.
To third. Slings it across, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
He goes down looking. Padres go down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Christopher Morel.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget That'll fire up the dugout. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Dansby Swanson stands in. The 1-1 is fouled off.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. That one to first, and that's just foul. Got him swinging. So up next, Michael Bush. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Nico Horner. Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. Broken bat, roller to first. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. That's in there. Now 1-2. And another ball. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
We got a full count.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Pat going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Seong Kim. that one off the mark. They're now 3-1. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 3-2.
Count full.
The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Next offering upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. And now the DH, Eggy Rosario. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Left-hand batter waits. Late with the swing there.
1 and 2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Inning over.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
New inning getting started. Here's Nick Madrigal. Bounced up the middle. Kim. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Yan Gomes. That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Ian Happ up to hit. That one in the dirt. 3-2 now. Two out, space is empty. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. But they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now back the second baseman, Xander.
So the lineup flips over. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Good eye right there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 3-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Gigantic blast, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And he deals. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that just misses. Manny Machado waits on deck. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going.
And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And the right-hander deals in the dirt. It's 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now this is in the air down the line. Turns to the right on the move. Brings it in.
The batter, number 5,
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. And another ball. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. Back here in San Diego, now the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Next offering upstairs.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second.
2-2.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball he pitched before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bounce to the left side. Magical. Out on the off-balance throw.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the designated hitter, Eggy Rosario. And the pitch. And a count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. That one just missing inside. 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Pitch misses outside. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
The bat, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And here it comes. Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Righty delivers. Got it. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. At the belt and fires. And another ball. Two one now. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Swanson, the runner at second with one away. Righty to the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Man at second. Line drive.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs. Out to short. Kim sends it to first, and that is the inning. Cubs leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park. Now here is Jackson Merrill. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Felt good. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Higashioka.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one hammered center field. Bellinger going back, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's 3-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. And another ball. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball left side. Swanson tosses across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Popped up. Moving under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Bounced out to short. In time to Bush. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Yan Gomes. The 1-1.
Nope, that's in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Bogarts handles the chance. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, the right fielder,
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Yogi Matsui, the left-hander, up and throwing. Peralta also getting ready. Swing and a ball popped up. Sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Manny Machado. Liner snagged at first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Lifted in the air down the left side. Happ moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Just off the outside corner, and it's 2-2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yogi Matsui.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. The tying run at the plate.
2-1.
And he throws it away.
Great.
Tying run at the plate. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's a 1-run game. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Digging in, Nico Horner. So the tying run at second. Up the middle, Bogarts fields it cleanly, tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the DH for the Padres, Eggy Rosario. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. One and 2 now. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead at 3-2. Back and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Wandy Peralta. Down the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. Tatis going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
And now, Yan Gomes. And that one fouled off. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ian Happ digs in now.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The bat.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Cuas.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And another ball. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Drew Smiley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 9.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 1 down, base is empty. And it's strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. Right side. Steps on first for the out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Machado. Two down, nobody on. And Manny gets a piece.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies.
Esta cosa tiene como el traje. Me dice que le gusta como el traje. Baby, muévelo como lo sabe. Me dice que le gusta como el traje. Esta cosa tiene como el traje. Me dice que le gusta como el traje.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And a strike.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Christopher Morel. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Fought off foul. This could end it. That one outside, and the count is 2-2. Got it. And that is the ball game.
These hitters have the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long